Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer from Dogfish Head. This is their 90-minute. I believe it's been 3 years since I reviewed this, and I can't believe it's taken 3 years for them to do buy one, get one at Publix, but that could actually be the case. I pretty much never missed those, but very possible. Yeah, very possible. I mean, it has to be possible. In 3 years, they had to have rotated the brands out for something else, right? Anyway, so since then they've rebranded again. The last time I did it was a tan with a lightning bolt and stuff. Now it's this guy crimson maroonish, whatever color it is. 90-minute. I will say, the 60-minute wasn't available. I went to both Total Wine and Publix, which actually do the discounts at the same time, and they had Slightly Mighty, they had Sequench, and then this, and that's it. So I guess 60-minute is not that popular. I don't know, or maybe somebody bought it all. I don't know. I think it's just not that popular because at Publix it wasn't even an option. So again, you can't beat a 9% double IPA at I think 15. I think the price actually is not that great compared to New Belgium. New Belgium's Voodoo Imperial Ranger is something like $13.50, and then buy one get one. This one I think runs 14 to 15, but you still get a 6-pack. It's 9%. So yeah. And let's think of this beer. So the beer, wow, okay. So the beer is not even gold anymore. We're in the territory of light amber. This honestly looks like a red IPA or a Sierra Nevada Celebration or something. 2024, I'm very shocked to see an IPA / double IPA in this color. So pretty nice. I guess holding true to the older recipe. On the nose, yeah, big crystal malt sweetness. A lot of that going on. You should see it in the SRM, the color, but just big sweetness, caramel, biscuit, and then that plays well into this kind of red fruit, craisin raspberry, dried cranberry raspberry thingy, and then you also get a little bits of orange zest, grapefruit peel, some really nice pine. It is a time machine of a nose. It's so crazy. Just IPAs don't smell like this anymore. It's pretty stupid, huh? Very tame. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. They're honestly quite impressive for you guys post console. This feels like it generally has stayed in line after I think this beer is originally produced 2001 or something ridiculous like that. It's just a time machine of a beer. What the hell? So first off, for 9%, the beer is very smooth. It just doesn't really drink like 9%. Up front has a nice kind of just like the nose. It's kind of caramelly, biscuity sweetness to it. A little bit of candy sugar, kind of caramelly thing going on, right? This is more traditional kind of just crystal malt character you get from IPAs. Follows red berry fruit. Nice pop of bitterness in the middle. It has a nice floral tone to it too. Opens up the palate with some alcohol. Nice medium to medium plus bitterness. I'd say medium plus. Yeah. And then, follows with some pine, some oily grapefruit, orange peel, just like the nose. It just follows very similar. I'm very curious with this with some age. I can't imagine it stands up very well. Just that malt sweetness seems like it could get really out of balance along with the bitterness. If you didn't have those really pretty grapefruity red fruit kind of light floral kind of aromatics and the hop character in this beer, right? The beer is long and bitter, so it's interesting because you sort of drink this beer and then it drinks very differently than the Voodoo Imperial Ranger, which is super light, super lean, quite gasoline-y. It's very modern in its approach in IPA. Definitely a little bit more subtle in its bitterness. This one is just we don't care. we don't care if anybody else has updated their recipes. We're gonna throw the same amount of C60, the crystal malts, whatever. We're gonna throw all that stuff in there. We're not gonna pull back on the bitterness. It's still gonna be a very bitter beer. It's not gonna be light. We're not gonna repress the bitterness on this guy. It's just an interesting beer. It's good. It's just these days it's got a lot of alcohol, right? It's just big flavors, but man, I would much prefer this at 7.5%, 8%. It's just that one more boost of it's just man, it warms and it's big and boozy. It's fine, and honestly, I like the variation, right? It's why does everything Interesting. Why does everything have to taste? Sorry, the lights flash on me. I don't know what's happening to the power. Not everything needs to taste like Voodoo Imperial Ranger, right? Like, the world of IPA is like completely destroyed when everything tastes the same. This is like just vastly different on the other way. It's almost like a 180 of a double IPA. So I think that I really appreciate that kind of that kind of variety that we get in the market. So that's pretty nice. But not the fact that everything's now 9%, which is like whatever. It's good. It's good. I would definitely recommend it fresh because I think the beer would get a little bit out of balance. And also, I'd recommend it a little bit colder. Like, I let this warm up a little bit. I'm chit-chatting and stuff. The 9% alcohol is, like, pretty big on this guy. So, it's good. I'm going to go with the solid... I'm going to go solid 88 on this one. Dogfish head, 9-minute. I don't know. I feel like some of these older beers like tend to like really impress me. Like, but like, I don't know. This one like is sort of like take or leave it kind of thing. But we're still very good. 80 is a great score. All right. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Let me know what you think. Until next time. Later.